Hello, and welcome back to the Elder's Guide, the place where we talk about the practical steps you can take every day to protect your health and independence. Today, I want to speak directly to you about something many people don't realize until it's already slipping away: your eyesight. Think for a moment. Have you noticed yourself reaching for your glasses more often lately? Maybe squinting at the television even when you're sitting just a few feet away? Or finding the words on a medicine bottle harder to read? If so, you're not alone. Vision loss is rarely something that happens overnight. It tends to creep in slowly, almost invisibly. A little blur here, a little dryness there, a growing sensitivity to light. And before long, the world feels smaller and less clear than it used to be. I've seen it in so many older adults. They gradually stop driving at night. They avoid reading to their grandchildren because the letters seem too small. And they withdraw from social life because glare and bright light make them uncomfortable. And underneath all of that is the quiet fear that life itself is shrinking. But here's the hopeful truth. In many cases, your eyes are not failing because of age alone. They're starving for the right nutrients. That's right. Your vision can be directly affected by what you put on your plate. And the great news is, you don't need expensive pills or complicated treatments. Real, everyday foods can make a huge difference. So today, I'm going to walk you through 10 powerful foods that can sharpen your vision, hydrate your eyes, and protect against further damage. Foods that may already be in your kitchen right now. By the end of this video, you'll see how a few small changes in your diet can restore clarity and comfort to your eyes. Let's get started. The first food comes from the ocean, and it may already be one of your favorites: wild salmon and other oily fish, such as sardines, mackerel, and herring. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA. Now, DHA isn't just a health buzzword. It's literally the raw material your retina is made from. Imagine your retina as the wiring that connects your eyes to your brain. Without enough DHA, those wires become frayed, and the signals get fuzzy. That's when you start noticing blurry vision, dryness, or even difficulty with bright lights. I once had a patient named Harold, a retired mailman in his 70s. He came to me complaining that his eyes burned whenever he looked at his phone or computer. He was relying on artificial tears 4 or 5 times a day just to get through. When I looked at his diet, he hadn't touched fish in years. I asked him to make a simple change: eat grilled wild salmon twice a week and add a can of sardines on weekends. 6 weeks later, Harold came back. He was using eye drops maybe once a day, sometimes not at all. He said his eyes felt more awake, and he even noticed fewer headaches after reading. That's the power of DHA. On top of that, omega-3s are anti-inflammatory. They reduce the internal swelling and irritation that come from aging, long hours on screens, or too much sunlight. They even boost natural tear production, which means your eyes stay lubricated without needing constant drops. So if your eyes sting, burn, or blur by evening, start by adding oily fish to your plate twice a week. And whenever possible, choose wild-caught over farmed. The nutrition is richer and cleaner. Now let's move from the sea to the soil. The second food I want to highlight is Swiss chard, a leafy green that doesn't always get the attention it deserves. Swiss chard, along with kale and mustard greens, is loaded with 2 pigments called lutein and zeaxanthin. Think of these as natural sunglasses for your eyes. They gather in the retina and filter out harmful blue light and ultraviolet rays, the same kind of rays that come from your phone, your computer, or even direct sunlight. As we age, the natural shield in our eyes weakens, which is why conditions like macular degeneration or cataracts become more common. But when you regularly eat leafy greens, you strengthen that shield again. Swiss chard is especially powerful because it's dense with nutrients in every bite. You can enjoy it raw in salads, lightly sautéed with olive oil, or stirred into soups. These nutrients do more than just block harmful light. Lutein improves your ability to see colors and contrasts, something that quietly fades with age. Have you ever mixed up navy blue and black socks? Or struggled to see a curb in dim light? That's often because of declining lutein levels. Zeaxanthin, on the other hand, specifically targets blue light from screens, protecting your eyes from oxidative stress caused by endless hours indoors under artificial lighting. So if you want to give your eyes a natural layer of defense, make leafy greens, especially Swiss chard, a daily habit. Your eyes will feel less strained, your vision will appear sharper, and you'll be supporting not just your vision, but also your brain and blood sugar health at the same time. Now, let's turn to a food that often makes people wrinkle their noses, but trust me, it's a powerhouse for your eyes: beef liver. This humble organ meat is one of nature's most concentrated sources of vitamin A in its active form, called retinol. Why does that matter so much? Because vitamin A is the nutrient that allows your eyes to adjust between light and dark. Without it, your night vision begins to fade. Think about driving at dusk or walking down a dim hallway without turning on the light. If headlights or sudden brightness leave you feeling blinded, it could be your eyes struggling without enough vitamin A. But that's not all. Retinol also supports tear production. So if you've dealt with burning, irritated eyes, the problem might not just be dryness, it could be a lack of vitamin A preventing your body from making healthy tears. Beef liver doesn't stop there. It's also rich in zinc, a mineral that works hand in hand with vitamin A to form the pigments in your retina that detect light, shape, and movement. Zinc also strengthens the tiny blood vessels that nourish your eyes, preventing them from weakening over time. And then there's vitamin B2, or riboflavin, which keeps your cornea, the transparent layer at the front of your eye, strong and properly shaped. Without enough B2, the cornea can thin and become irritated, especially if you spend a lot of time in dry air or under fluorescent lights. Now, I know liver isn't everyone's favorite dish, but you don't need to eat a big slab of it every day. A small serving once or twice a week can deliver everything your eyes need. Try mixing ground liver with ground beef in burgers or meatballs, or spread a little liver pate on whole grain toast. Think of it as nature's multivitamin, delivering nutrients in the form your eyes can actually use. Many people spend a fortune on supplements that don't absorb well, while overlooking the simple solution sitting right at the butcher's counter. From organ meats, let's move to something much brighter and crunchier: bell peppers. These colorful vegetables, especially the red and yellow ones, are loaded with natural vitamin C. Unlike synthetic pills, the vitamin C in peppers is easily absorbed by your body, and it plays a key role in strengthening the delicate capillaries inside your eyes. You see, those tiny vessels are what deliver oxygen and nutrients to your retina and cornea. As we age, or when our diet is high in processed foods, those vessels become fragile. They may leak or weaken, leading to swelling or even vision problems. Vitamin C reinforces them by helping your body produce collagen, the jelly-like substance that holds the eye's structure together. Without enough collagen, your eye tissues can sag and your vessels can rupture more easily. But bell peppers don't just provide vitamin C. They're also rich in beta-carotene, which your body can convert into vitamin A, and they contain lutein and zeaxanthin, the same protective pigments we just talked about in leafy greens. Together, this makes peppers a triple defense food. They strengthen your vessels, hydrate your tissues, and shield your retina from oxidative stress. And here's the best part. you don't need to eat them by the bagful. Just one raw bell pepper a day, sliced into a salad or dipped in hummus, can cover your daily vitamin C needs. Raw is best because heat can destroy some of the vitamin C, but even lightly cooked peppers still pack plenty of benefits. Simple, colorful, and powerful. Peppers are a gift for your eyes, hiding in plain sight. Now, let's talk about a food that many people mistakenly avoid: eggs. Specifically, pasture-raised eggs. These are eggs from chickens that roam outdoors and eat a natural diet. Why does that matter? Because these eggs contain higher levels of the very carotenoids lutein and zeaxanthin that protect your retina. You can see it in the yolk itself. The deeper the yellow or orange color, the more eye-nourishing compounds it contains. These nutrients act like filters inside your eyes. They absorb blue light, reduce glare, and protect your visual cells from being overwhelmed. And that's just the beginning. Eggs also deliver vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin B2, and zinc, all of which work together to keep your retina healthy, your cornea moist, and your optic nerve strong. Let me share the story of Ellen, a 69-year-old retired teacher. She came to me saying, "I can barely get through a few pages anymore without rubbing my eyes. They feel dry, and the words blur together." When I looked at her diet, I noticed she had cut out eggs completely, thinking they were bad for cholesterol. I suggested she add back 2 pasture-raised eggs each morning, soft-boiled or scrambled in olive oil. That's it, nothing complicated. 3 weeks later, Ellen came back smiling. She told me, "It's like someone cleaned the windshield. I can read again without straining." Her eyes had simply been missing the fat-soluble nutrients that only high-quality eggs can provide. The truth is, your body needs those healthy fats to absorb nutrients like lutein and vitamin A. Without them, even if you eat vegetables, your eyes may not actually be getting the benefits. So, don't be afraid of eggs, just choose the right kind. Look for pasture-raised or buy from a local farm if you can. Your eyes will thank you every single day. Now let's move on to a food that looks simple but carries extraordinary power. Walnuts. These little nuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E, 2 nutrients that directly protect your eyes as you age. You see, as we grow older, our circulation slows down, and our risk of blood clots increases. Most people don't realize that this can affect the eyes just as much as the heart or brain. When a clot blocks blood flow to the retina or optic nerve, it can cause sudden, sometimes permanent vision loss. Walnuts help prevent that. Their omega-3 fats keep your blood flowing smoothly, reducing the risk of blockages in those delicate capillaries that feed your eyes. Vitamin E adds another layer of protection. It acts like a firefighter, putting out the flames of inflammation caused by years of sunlight, pollution, and high blood sugar. Vitamin E also helps repair scar tissue inside the eye, which can develop from infections or simply from aging. Together, omega-3 and vitamin E form a shield that keeps your eye tissues resilient and flexible. And here's the best part. You don't need to eat a lot. Just 6 to 8 walnuts a day, that's a small handful, can deliver noticeable benefits. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, toss them in a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. If walnuts aren't your favorite, almonds, pistachios, pecans, or macadamia nuts also provide eye protective nutrients. But walnuts stand out because of their unique balance of healthy fats and antioxidants, making them especially valuable for seniors who may not eat much fish. From nuts, let's turn to treasures from the sea: shellfish. I'm talking about oysters, mussels, clams, crab, shrimp, and lobster. These foods may be small, but when it comes to eye health, they deliver a mighty punch. First, they're loaded with zinc. Without enough zinc, your retina struggles to form the visual pigments that allow you to see clearly, especially at night. Zinc also keeps the tiny blood vessels in your eyes strong, helping prevent swelling or leakage that leads to blurry vision. Shellfish are also rich in vitamin B12, which protects the optic nerve and supports red blood cell production. That means better oxygen delivery to your eye tissues, keeping them nourished and alive. But perhaps the most fascinating benefit of shellfish is a compound called astaxanthin. It's the red pigment that gives shrimp and lobster their color, and it's one of the strongest antioxidants ever discovered, up to 6,000 times stronger than vitamin C. Astaxanthin helps calm inflammation in the retina, protects against macular degeneration, and slows the overall aging of your eyes. And since it's fat-soluble, your body absorbs it best when you eat shellfish with a little healthy fat, like olive oil or avocado. You don't need to eat shellfish every day. Even one serving a week can make a noticeable difference. Just remember to clean and prepare them properly, soaking them briefly in vinegar and water to reduce impurities. Adding shellfish to your diet isn't just good for your eyes, it also benefits your heart, your brain, and your immune system. They truly are tiny treasures with big rewards. Now let's move to something far more common, but often overlooked: sunflower seeds. These crunchy little seeds are one of the best sources of vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Why is thiamine so critical? Because it protects the nerves in your eyes. Every image you see is carried to your brain through delicate nerve fibers, and with age, those fibers are vulnerable to damage from high blood sugar, oxidative stress, and inflammation. For people living with diabetes or prediabetes, this is especially important. Thiamine helps your body process sugar more efficiently, preventing the buildup of toxic byproducts that would otherwise damage your nerves. It also improves circulation, ensuring oxygen and nutrients reach the most fragile parts of the eye. But here's something you need to know. Thiamine is water-soluble, which means your body doesn't store it. You need a steady supply every single day. That's why sunflower seeds are such a smart snack. Just a quarter cup a day, sprinkled over yogurt, mixed into salads, or simply eaten by the handful, can give you the boost you need. And it's not just thiamine. Sunflower seeds also provide vitamin E, selenium, and healthy fats, all of which repair tissues and protect against oxidative stress. Other foods like pork, flax seeds, and acorn squash also contain thiamine, but sunflower seeds stand out because they're convenient, affordable, and require no cooking at all. Sometimes the smallest foods make the biggest difference, and sunflower seeds are proof of that. Next on our list is a food that does double duty. It not only nourishes your eyes directly, but also helps your body absorb nutrients from other foods. I'm talking about avocados. These creamy fruits are rich in monounsaturated fats, the kind of healthy fat that acts as a carrier for vitamins like A, D, E, K, lutein, and zeaxanthin. Without enough healthy fat in your meal, your body can actually flush these precious eye-supporting nutrients right out. By adding avocado to a salad, blending it into a smoothie, or spreading it on toast, you increase the amount of lutein and vitamin A your body actually uses. And avocados bring their own eye-friendly nutrients to the table. They contain lutein to filter harmful blue light, vitamin E to protect your cells from oxidative stress, and vitamin B6 to support nerve function and circulation in your eyes. In other words, they don't just deliver their own benefits, they unlock the full potential of everything else you eat. So if you've already started eating leafy greens or eggs, pair them with a little avocado. Or drizzle cold-pressed avocado oil over your vegetables. It's a simple step, but it makes every bite more powerful for your vision. Finally, Let's talk about natural herbs remedies that people have used for centuries before modern medicine ever existed. Take ginkgo biloba, for example. It improves circulation to the brain and eyes, helping more oxygen and nutrients reach the optic nerve. For people with glaucoma or early macular degeneration, that extra circulation can make a real difference. Then there's milk thistle, which supports your liver and boosts levels of glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. That matters because glutathione helps detoxify eye tissues and protect them from diabetic damage. If you struggle with tired, puffy, or irritated eyes, chamomile or rooibos tea can be used as a soothing compress. Just cool the tea bags and rest them on your eyelids for 20 minutes. It's a natural way to reduce inflammation and redness. Turmeric is another powerful ally. Its active compound, curcumin, is strongly anti-inflammatory. Studies suggest it may relieve dry eye syndrome and protect against age-related degeneration. And finally, Coleus forscoli, a plant in the mint family, has been shown to reduce pressure inside the eye, a key factor in glaucoma prevention. Of course, herbs aren't magic. They work best as part of a bigger picture that includes nutrient-rich foods, proper hydration, and healthy habits. But they can be a gentle, natural support system for your vision as you age. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk briefly about habits. Because even if you eat the right foods, your eyes need lifestyle support too. First, improve your digestion so you actually absorb the nutrients. For many older adults, a simple digestive enzyme with ox bile, pancreatin, and betaine HCl before meals can make a big difference. Second, cut back on refined sugar and processed grains. They deplete B vitamins and fuel oxidative stress that damages your eyes. Stay hydrated with at least 1 liter of mineral-rich water each day, because hydration keeps your tears flowing and prevents irritation. Protect yourself from screens by using a blue light filter or wearing glasses in the evening. And make time to look into the distance outdoors. Gazing at the sky or trees relaxes the tiny muscles inside your eyes, reducing strain. Finally, swap out processed vegetable oils for something your eyes truly love, a teaspoon of cod liver oil or krill oil each day. These oils are rich in omega-3s and antioxidants that lubricate and heal aging eye tissue. When you combine these foods and habits, you create more than just a diet. You build a foundation of care that defends your independence and your confidence. And the message I want to leave you with is simple. It's not too late. Even if your eyes have started to dim, your body can still respond. The changes you make today, whether it's a serving of salmon, a handful of walnuts, or a daily leafy green salad, can bring clarity, comfort, and peace of mind. So I encourage you, take action now. Add one of these foods to your plate tonight. Notice the difference in a few weeks, and if you found value in this video, please like it, share it with a friend who may be struggling with their vision, and subscribe so you won't miss more practical tips here on the Elder's Guide. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments. You never know, your story could inspire someone else to take that first step toward protecting their eyesight. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Take care of your eyes, they truly are your most precious gift.